Alright, here I am. This is the final video in my Road 3 tutorial series. So here we talk about a very important aspect of the campaign, at least. Your Co-Commander. You'll have one of these in every single campaign mission, which you'll see later when I actually do the campaign. So here we are again.
Finally, the last lesson. Feels good to be almost finished, eh, Commander? Let's get started. In this lesson, you'll learn how to work with your Co-Commander to help achieve victory on the battlefield. You'll be working with a Co-Commander throughout the campaigns in Red Alert 3. You can fight alongside a friend, or if you don't have any friends, the game will provide one for you. No matter which campaign you're playing, your Co-Commander's forces will always be green. In general, you can expect your Co-Commander to do a halfway decent job of fending for him or herself or helping you out. But just in case, we've set up a handy-dandy interface for you to issue specific directives to your partner. In the upper left hand of your screen is the Co-Commander monitor. Unfortunately, this won't let you control your real friends, but it's useful when fighting alongside one of the game's Co-Commanders.
Now, let's go over all the functions. First and foremost, there's a handsome image of your Co-Commander to remind you who you're fighting alongside. For this tutorial, you'll be fighting alongside the fresh-faced Soviet Commander Oleg.
Commander, Comrade Oleg here. I trust you are enjoying the banality of this training lesson. Hurry up and learn what you need to, so we can get to the real thing.
Right next to his portrait are the various directives you can issue. Basically, you can boss him around. The first is take position, which causes your Co-Commander to immediately send his available forces to a target location. To issue this directive, select the Take Position button. Then move your cursor over the battlefield and left-click again in the target area. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, generally we'll try and cover this area as demonstrated by the circle, and they'll actually send all of their available forces that they aren't using for any other commands, perhaps.
I'm with you, comrade.
As you can see here, he's sending his 5 flak troopers there. Now, something about this game's AI I usually don't get to mention, it's surprisingly good at times, especially Co-Commanders. They're very useful, both as a shield and as a comrade.
Good. Notice how Oleg promptly responded by sending his forces to the position you requested.
Now, the next directive is Strike Target. This directive makes your Co-Commander immediately send available forces to destroy that target, and anything nearby. Much like last time, to issue a Strike Target directive, you must first select the button, then move your cursor over an enemy, and left-click on it. Issue a Strike Target directive on that enemy boot camp.
New objective received.
You can issue on anything, really. I'm just using PowerPoint to start this up.
Give me a harder challenge than that. You want him dead? It will be done.
Some of the enemies.
That was an easy kill.
Objective complete.
That is how we do it in Russia. Notice how Oleg immediately responded with his forces. Another option is to use the Plan Attack directive. This directive makes your Co-Commander build a good-sized force to eliminate any enemy units in the target area, as well as any enemies encountered along the way. As with the others, to issue a Plan Attack directive, just select the button, then select the target enemy or location on the battlefield. Go ahead and use Plan Attack on the other side of that valley.
Yep, unlike Strike Target, you don't have to use it on a specific building. You can use it in any general area. It's like a combination of Take Position and Strike Target,
You don't have to tell me twice.
as you can see right here. Another thing about Strike Target is that generally all the units will try and take care of everything in that kind of radius, but like I said, with Plan Attack, first of all, they don't immediately send forces necessarily. They build extra forces for that purpose, but if they have extra forces, they'll usually just send them immediately with Plan Attack. Or if all their forces are occupied, they build them. With Strike Target, they redirect their forces. Generally, I find Strike Target to be a lot more useful, but with Plan Attack, you can place it in the Fog of War. That's the most important part in my opinion. Plan Attack is generally better if you really want to like stage a 2-pronged attack or something like that. With Strike Target, it's just better for what the AI is for. They target different things. I don't usually work together with my Co-Commander a lot, and they just do stuff for me.
Lastly,
one more
let's go
thing.
over the Keep Command Directive. This one makes your co-commander fend for him or herself, and he or she will always do so by default. Unlike the other directives, this one does not require you to select a target, and may be used to cancel the other directives. To issue this directive, simply select the Keep Command button.
Something of note to mention is that these buttons don't have a hotkey, so that's why I haven't mentioned them.
Now then, we have one final type of directive to review.
Enemy base detected.
No, co-commander
During the
strikes.
course of some missions, you will come across what we call co-commander strikes. These are situational tactics your co-commander will use when given the signal. Notice how one has just appeared on the battlefield. Co-commander strikes may appear anywhere, anytime during a mission, and it's yours to decide how best to use them. Let us examine that co-commander strike more closely.
To give your co-commander the signal to execute the strike, select it. This brings up a window explaining the strike. To confirm the tactic, select the execute button. Go ahead and give your co-commander the signal now.
Yeah, the co-commander strikes are very varied. They can be things from just basically a strike target, pre-play strike target. They can tell you when to focus on a certain area or just destroy a certain thing. And sometimes they can be a bit more situational, like this one specifically says they will build twin blades, and some of them can be a lot more interesting, like firing a super weapon.
New objective received.
As you can see here, Oleg's going to start building twin blades, which notably he normally doesn't do much of. He normally builds tanks, flag troopers like you see here. Something to note about Oleg, he's actually a surprisingly competent AI in skirmishes. I often lose games to him. He tends to build things at a much faster rate and gets the advantages of being an AI. Gets the advantages and a little bit of the weaknesses of being an AI in an RTS game, in that he can build things instantly and manage all across the entire field. But again, sometimes AIs make poor choices. But I think anyone would agree that the AI is definitely much better than most AIs, I'd say. Now these power plants and command hubs, boot camps don't really have that much health, probably so you can finish the mission quicker. And soon we'll be on the end of the tutorial.
On that note, great job, Commander. You now have the know-how to work with your co-commander. As you can see, your co-commander can help you do some of the heavy lifting. Now get out there and knock some heads together. Go on, what are you waiting for? A fancy ending with a sappy montage? As for you, boys, the truce is off!
Finally, you jerks!
Shut up!
There we go. Yep, and that's it. Soon I'll be covering the campaign, starting with the Soviets. See you then.